The drought in California worries almost every farmer in the state, including Ventura County avocado grower Ed McFadden.
It's a big concern, and a lot of us are losing sleep. If you look around here, you can see trees that have been here for decades.
What happens to the crops in California has impacts that extend far outside the state, says John Krist with the Farm Bureau of Ventura County.
Well, we grow half the nation's fresh fruits and vegetables.
Krist says the drought has become a hardship for many farmers in the state.
Agriculture already had been cut back. There were almost no deliveries from the state and federal projects last year, and 500,000 acres was left fallow. That's a real impact.
State and federal agencies control the water used by many California farms. That water comes from places such as Northern California and the Colorado River.
I would say the system for capturing, storing, and transporting water in California that we have, which a lot of the big stuff dates back to the 50s, 60s, was great at the time given what was known. But obviously we live in a different world than we did then.
The system has depended on melted snowpack as the water source and was not engineered for long periods without precipitation, says Stephanie Pincet at the University of California, Los Angeles.
In the 20th century, there was more rainfall than historically, and so we engineered these systems to manage that, and we did not anticipate the kind of growth in agriculture or in populations or climate change.
Change that means warmer, drier weather.
I think it is inevitable. We need to look at different ways of storing water.
Pincel suggests looking at California's groundwater basins.
We really need to use what we have in the ground and those groundwater basins to create what they call conjunctive water management, surface and groundwater together.
Ed McFadden says, unlike many California agricultural regions, farms in Ventura County depend almost entirely on groundwater. He is doing better than his counterparts in other counties.
So far, we've been doing pretty well. We've got a good crop that we're picking this year.
But the water table is approaching historic lows. Farmers here say it is critical to carefully and fairly manage the water they have, a necessity for all farmers in the state, regardless of where their water comes from. Elizabeth Lee for VOA News, Ventura County, California.